I would say insomnia is a huge problem. People face that. And then they also face all these constant reasons that are keeping them up at night or not having quality sleep. And then there's all of these drugs, vitamins, supplements, apps, so I mean, it would be great for everyone to go to bed early and not have worries and stresses and this and that, but that's just not reality. So what do people do when they're faced with this situation where they know they have to change something, but they can't fall asleep? It's very alarming.
Yes. Well, the first thing is don't take drugs, because let's go through the options. You have benzodiazepines like Valium and Xanax, which are habit forming, and the minute you start to take them for sleep or even anxiety, you get addicted to them because you can't stop them, because now they cause insomnia if you try to stop them, and they build up tolerance to them rapidly, so they no longer work for sleep, so they're dangerous to use for sleep. Then you have the non-benzo hypnotics like Ambien and Lunesta and that group, which are supposed to be not as habit forming, but they're not as bad, but they're still habit forming. They don't lead to a quality sleep. And they can make people fall asleep, and for occasional use, they're not that bad, but people can fall and break a hip. They make you, and they don't give you the quality sleep, and you build up tolerance to them. They stop working. They're also not good for you for regular use. So there is no, and then the least toxic ones are the antihistamine type, like Ultram or Unison or NyQuil, those kind of, have like antihistamines that are less addicting. But they also, you build up tolerance to those too, and they stop working. And they also have side effects, not as severe as the other ones, but they still have they have dry mouth, constipation. They're still not healthy to be on those things chronically. And then there's tricyclic antidepressants, which are certainly not good to be taking, unless it's a really strong indication like a depression or something. You should not be taking that for sleep either, because it's not going to help you for sleep once you get used to it either. And they also have bad side effects like severe constipation and other problems. And then there's THC, CBD, those kind of natural...
Weed, marijuana.
Yeah, marijuana type products. And those also are not recommended. They're not good for your health because you get addicted to them. They stop working for sleep. They work for a few nights, and then they don't work as well. You got to take higher dosages. And soon you're taking a dangerously higher dose, and you try to stop it, and you can't sleep anymore because you're going through withdrawal from the drugs. So you build up tolerance to them, and they cause withdrawal. So almost what I've gone through right now in the last 5 minutes is almost any sleep aid is not helpful to use unless you just use it once or twice a month. If you start to use these things, if you need them regularly, they're not the answer. And no sleep specialist and no sleep expert is reliant on or advocating people use drugs like that. It's just not the right thing to do.
So what you're saying is all of these drugs make people dependent, and then they need more. So it's addictive, and they build a tolerance. So you need more to work.
And it lowers sleep quality too.
So it's just it's like it's running the clock. It's saving you a little bit of sleep, or it's giving you a little bit of sleep, but eventually it's going to catch up with you and just not be good.
Correct. It's not an answer.
What about melatonin, like tablets? I know that's really big. Taking extra melatonin.
Well, it's not dangerous to take melatonin, like 3 to 5 milligrams. But the problem with it long term is it's not good for your health because it stops your own body's production of melatonin. So it's only an occasional use to going on a flight to Europe, sure. But it's not going to be dangerous for short term. But I wouldn't take it long term. You're not going to build up so much tolerance to it, but because it doesn't work that much anyway. But you shouldn't be taking it for forever because it's not good for you. Because you shouldn't be taking it more than a week, let's say, because it's not good for your own melatonin production.
And you make a supplement product that has what in it? Because it's a calm supplement that helps with calm and
that's just a
sleep.
Relaxing, which has like theanine and L-tryptophan, so the body can make its own melatonin. And GABA.
So it's like some herbs and stuff.
Herbs that are mildly relaxing. So it's not as sedating as a drug, but it just makes a person more relaxed. They can get into a natural sleep, a feeling of natural sleep.
But you're not recommending someone actually mess with their own melatonin levels.
Correct.
Okay.
Or being reliant on, they should solve their sleep problems with exercise, with light, and now with relaxation techniques, meditation, positive visualizations, and awake dreaming. Those are so when a person sees me with a sleep disorder, I talk to them, I teach them how to meditate. I teach them how to do positive visualizations in bed to relaxing exercises that frees their mind. They get their mind focused on relaxing the body instead of thinking of other problems in life. And awake dreaming. They learn how to get into a relaxed dream state, even if they're not totally asleep, which gives them like 3/4 of the benefits of sleep. And now they're saying to themselves, okay, I can get so relaxed in bed and so comfortable. I don't have to worry about sleeping anymore because I'm still getting the benefits of sleeping if I'm not sleeping. And as soon as they get to that belief cycle and that feeling of getting the benefits without sleeping, they're able to fall asleep better. They're not worried about sleeping because the fear of not falling asleep keeps people up. They're in the constant fear about not falling asleep. So now we have to teach them how to relax their body to get the benefits of sleep without sleeping so then they can fall asleep